Yeah, welcome to with Burnys right here on YouTube. My name is Burnys. You can call me Burnys and you can call me ewuraa as well. So today I have the people are seeing the most hardworking and most, I don't know what to say, whole president right here with me, His Excellency Ebenezer, the whole president for the Gold Refinery Hall on ewuraa campus at University of Mines and Technology. So I'll have some one or two chats with him, and so you're welcome.
Thank you.
Alright, so your name is Ebenezer, and people call you Formula. Why Formula?
Alright, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for inviting me to have one or two interactions to know much about me. The name Formula, as people used to be calling me, or as people used to call me, I had it in class way back in SHS. We used to be going to physics class and we were given an assignment on how to memorize formulas for various topics. So I actually had it because I was able to remember what I was being asked to learn. So the next day, when they asked of this formula, then I put it. So that is how the name came about.
Oh, okay. So Formula 1, right? Oh, okay. Alright, so where did you start from? Like, where did you start in life and you ended up in maths? What happened?
Okay, actually, I started from Nana Model School. It's a basic school in Western Region, located at Daman, Wasa Daman. Then I proceeded to Takadi Scenario School, where I had my secondary education. And then after school, I think I finished school in 2015, and I had to work for a while, so I stayed home for about 4 years. Then in 2019, I said no, it belongs when I finish school, so let me start tertiary. So I just applied to University of Mines and Technology, and also University of Science and Technology. And I was fortunate to be called earlier to apply BSc of Computer Science and Engineering. So that is all about. What I'll tell people out there watching us live today is that in life there is nobody who is first and who is last. If I'm to recall people that I completed with way back in 2015, some are in the companies working as let's say acting managers and all that, holding supervisory positions, and as well as also performing other duties. But to my level, staying in the house for 4 years, I got to get more experience as in working with Goldhall Diamond Mines. I was doing security at that time for about 1 year, then I stopped. So it's both my confidence and also I've gained experience like how the world is, and it has really helped me a lot. So there's nothing like you are late or you are first. Life is not actually a race, so it's just to give out your time and you are well to go. Okay, I wouldn't say it was bad or it's good, but how do you know if a delay may cause or bring an impact which is going to reflect in your life? Because in life, as you know, maybe something actually happened to you just to create an opportunity for you to move to the next level. I wouldn't have known where I would be by now if maybe I had gotten the chance to go to tertiary. Sure. But today, here I am, because as I entered into tertiary, that is University of Mines and Technology, I once had the opportunity to serve as a course rep for my department for 2 years. Then the following year, I had a chance to become a Gold Refinery Hall Vice President. Then in that same year, I was appointed as Sherry Foundation President for Western Region and ewuraa chapter. And fortunately for me, I got the opportunity to vie for Gold Refinery Hall President, and God being so good, I had it. So currently, as you know, I'm the President for Gold Refinery Hall, and also looking forward to aspire for a bigger position in the SRC, which is SRC Treasurer, in the upcoming election.
So taking me to Goldhall, I hear a lot, and that was the main reason why I wanted to interview you, because people are saying you've done math. So what inspired you to be the president for the whole in the first place?
Okay, that is a very nice and interesting question. My lifetime in ewuraa has been in Goldhall, because when I came to ewuraa, that is the hall that I was assigned to stay. So when I got there, the state was very bad, and at that time, who are you to, comment? So I stayed there for a year, and transitionally, when we were about to go to level 200, I had a chance to be the vice president, which I was serving under someone's administration, and the person was also good to start up with something which was positive, and I saw it to be like, oh, if this person has been able to start up with something profitable, which will at the end of the day bring an impact to the members of the whole, then why don't I continue to also leave a legacy so that students who come after my administration will have a comfort stay. So that actually inspired me to vie for the presidency, and of course I had policies and innovations by my personal survey to know the needs and what is expected to be done before the freshers comes in. So I drafted policies which were impactful, and the best shot to give it to those policies is to just make sure that you execute them so well. So before I drafted all those policies, I made sure that I went around the hall and I look at the needful thing that needs to be done. So that actually inspired me to fulfill all these promises, because at the end of the day, people voted for you to be in power and they expect all these things to be done as you have voiced out to do. So that is that. Goldhall was a very bad place, as most people know the place to be. And fortunately for me to be the president that was elected, that was 2020 academic year, I'm able to achieve all this. So that is basically about it.
So for the benefits of those who are watching and they don't know what I'm talking about, what are some of the things you've done for the whole that people are praising you all around?
Alright, so to start with, renovation of the kitchens and the washrooms. This was actually done with the help of the whole council after me advocating for it. So all those renovative works were done during the vacation, which was about 1 month. So we did that, and before they came, I started with my actual project. That was the entrance, decoration, the mounting of the gold refined hall arc and the entrance gate. Then also extension of dry lines, as most people are aware of, and at least a lot has been done. So not just that alone, I advocated for chairs and tables which has been provided, and also we renovated all other places which are not in good state. Then additionally, we've gotten wardrobes with the help of the whole council, and then also we've made sure that light has been mounted from the stairs to the main entrance gate, just to keep darkness, because those days we used to be hearing of Pache boys attacking boys, girls, robbing them and all that. And I seen it to be necessary when I put up measures to, make all these policies fulfilled, so that students will have a comfort stay in the hall.
So I heard the Vice Chancellor commended you on the things you've done for the home.
Sure.
Is it true, and what happened?
Okay, it's true. This is how it all came about. We paid a courtesy visit to the Vice Chancellor with my council members, and at that time I had a prototype of my project that I wanted to execute. So first was my entrance gate decoration. I showed him a picture of how I want the place to be. So he was like, you have an innovative idea, and I think this project, after doing it, will make the place look so nice and interesting. And even with this, my hall tutor once said that, how are students going to benefit from such a project?
Sure.
And I promised him, this is not something that we are going to have benefit from, but then I think he's going to decorate the place, because we know the hall is so far from campus, and there should be something attractive that will bring the students together and also have a comfort stay, as I said earlier. So that project was one of the things that Vice Chancellor actually commended me for making it a success or a successful project.
Oh. Yeah. Alright. So now let's go to your agenda. So right now you want to you are vying for the position of the SRC treasurer. Why do you want to be an SRC treasurer and not any other position?
So treasurer, because I just want to serve for a body, or serve as an administrative body where I can use my office to bring an impact and also to make plans for upcoming generations to learn something from it. And not just working as a treasurer alone, but beyond my jurisdiction. There are things that maybe I have beyond going for SRC treasurer, but I have all those policies captured because I just want to make those policies implemented when I get a chance to.
Let's say we voted for you to be the SRC treasurer right now. What are some of the things you are going to do in your office to benefit the students' body?
Okay, so this has to do with my policies, right?
Okay, sure.
Innovations. Okay, so let me start with the policies. So I just want to take it back. Last year, like this, the students who wanted to enroll in this driving school policy faced some difficulties in the payment. But I got to realize that people were eager to learn the driving, but then they didn't get the bulk amount to make the payment at the bank before they start. So it's one of my policies to seek to it that students who show interest to learn the driving will be given some time to make payments. But it has to do with making a half payment to the SRC so that later on in the course of driving you top up to finish the payment before your license comes in. Then also regarding the transport system, you see most denominations, associations on campus, and let's say students as a whole use the transport a lot for their programs and for other activities. Now I see it to be necessary when they are being offered some discounts regarding the hiring of the shuttle, because they want to pay for it and they must benefit from it as well. So offering discounts to these bodies will also help them reserve money for other projects to improve upon their associations as well. Not that alone, I have one policy which gives the girls priority to enroll in the gym that is on campus. Yes, because always we go to the gym and we find boys around, not just for anything, but because some people don't have the the amount or the money to pay for this gym. I think it's necessary when we offer them some discounts. So I've made it possible in my policies to cut down costs for them by paying 50% of the amount that the guys pays, so that they can also have time to go for gym on campus. Then also, you see, of late you've been hearing of these Pashe boys and these Rasta boys around chasing after students and robbing their phones and laptops as well. So I have it as a policy to, not policy, but an innovation, this time it's an innovation, to repair the sport coastal wine bars in front of KTO, so that it will serve as a backup to the existing coastal bar that we are having, so that students who come to campus to learn at night, on their way back, they can be able to join these buses, making it operationalized, or operationalizing the bus to make it available at all times, at night, daytime, so that students will not be found, going to their hostels alone to face all these kind of Pashe boys. So the shuttle is going to be in operation when we have that one successfully repaired. Then also, there is an innovation that I want to talk about, that is a 3D, not 3D per se, but an advertisement board.
Oh, okay.
I got this innovative idea just because, we have students, entrepreneurs, we have denominations on campus, and then also programs all around campus every day. So this board is going to be a form of advertising people projects, or their staffs, so that they'll be paying something to the SRC as an IGF. During agenda time like this, politicians or students leaders, they like to advertise themselves on the board, showing their portfolios and what they are going for. So it will be very prudent when you have this board installed, so that these people will be paying something to the SRC, not just always the SRC has to use money outside, but for them to also get a revenue to the SRC to help them finish other projects.
That's great.
Yeah, sure.
So what do you think are some of the setbacks to your policies and innovations? Let's say some problems that you can encounter which will not help you actualize whatever you dreamt of. And what solution would you give to those students?
Okay, before I can get all these projects successfully done, I think I need to get the support from the students, because I can't just be a treasurer without their support, right? So the best thing for me to do is to make sure that after me being voted into power, I have to make sure all these policies that have been said will be accomplished. So with that, it goes with hard work and determination as well. And for me to maintain my integrity and my reputation on campus, I just need to make sure that my policies are well established. Alright, so people of UMAT, this is Teacher Ebenezer, and most people know me to be Formula 1 on campus. My short message for you guys out there is that in this world, whatever that you are doing or whatever that you do, people are watching you. So we shouldn't take our positions to a higher esteem where people that voted us into power will feel so difficult to come closer to us. Because for them to get the time to come closer to us is a very good privilege. You get to know their problems and how to solve them all together. So we shouldn't use our positions above others in the form of, let's say, bullying them or like trying to let them know that indeed you've gotten a position and that is all for you. There is greater opportunities out there that when you are able to excel in the current portfolio that you are serving, it will put you on record so that when they have to come back and trace you where you completed and the thing that you were able to do during your time, it wouldn't be like you're going to get a bad promise. Promise, all of you must. I'm going to do my possible best to make sure that my set goals are achieved for a better SRS. Thank you.